Sennheiser sent over their wonderful microphone. Now this is not an ordinary microphone, this is a microphone that can go underwater. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And it's for the Hero 4. And as you can see, it says MKE 2 elements action mic for GoPro for all Hero 4 GoPro cameras. So let's get involved and have a look. So, out of the box, we get lovely stickers. We get a black one, a see-through one and a white one. I don't know where you're going to stick that, but it doesn't really matter. And this is the MK2 Elements Action Mic for GoPro. Here is 4 quick guide. And it looks, well, I nearly dropped that then. Did you see that? Anyway, it looks pretty simple and straightforward. Like instructions on there, which is pretty cool. And we'll probably be using that because we don't want to kill the microphone off. And what is this? This is a safety instruction guide, so it's all in there. You just check it out when you buy it. Links in the description down below where you can purchase it. Anyway, so it comes in this little foamy casing, and you've got this ball of microphone. Oh, it feels weird. Okay, it feels weird. Anyway, you get a float, so if you can't swim, you can use that. So you get a float, and just get the microphone stuff out. Right, okay, so it's got its own little casing. So it's got a black casing with a Sennheiser logo on the back there. The microphone ball, it feels like, it feels like Velcro, but not Velcro, and really tough hair. It feels really spiky. You've got this very, very flimsy, but very delicate microphone PCB board, and this plugs into the actual GoPro itself. It's really thin, and then you've got another bit of padding float on there, and then you've got a cable that's connected inside with a couple of stoppers, or kind of like levelers, so it levels like the microphone so it doesn't get damaged. So I'm guessing I could screw the top off of here, hopefully I don't break it, and there we go. So it's got a little microphone on there. I think this microphone is actually omnidirectional, but links are in the description down below just in case. But I guess it is, because if it's omnidirectional, it would need to be, or not omnidirectional, would be the other one. I can't remember what one it is. But it's the one that you can hear all the way around, so it's like 360 degrees, but it's not called omnidirectional. I can't remember. It's like super omnidirectional thing. But links in the description down below anyway for more information about that one. But anyway, I'm just going to assemble this this little case and this little microphone. So I'm going to screw this back on, and then I'm going to attempt to obviously connect it all up and stuff. So I'm going to take my casing off, and I'm trying to figure it out now without using the instructions, but I think I'm going to use instructions just in case. So I'm just going to turn on the GoPro itself now, and then I'm going to hit record and hear what it sounds like close up. So this is me really close up and speaking sort of a monotone voice, medium sort of distance. Hopefully it sounds really good to you out there. And I'm going to place it on a table here, and I'm going to talk about 2 meters away. Yeah, it's about 2 meters away. Hello, how does it sound? I'm talking slightly a little bit louder. Hope that the vocals or my audio's come and picking up, and it's very crisp and clean. And yeah, now I'm going to take it outside and have a little listen, and then I'm going to go and put it in the sink, and hopefully it will work. It's unheard of, a microphone in the sink of water. Okay. So basically, I'm in like a little cornered bit where there's should be wind flowing through. There's some trees above me and stuff like that, and there's cars going past. There's people walking. So hopefully you can hear my audio. It sounds really crisp and speaking at a normal vocal tone. And I'm going to step back to probably approximately about 8 meters, and then I'm going to walk towards so you can see if you pick up my audio as I'm speaking. So as I'm walking back, I am still talking, There's vehicles going that way and that way behind me. So hopefully I do not get run over. I've increased my voice, and here I am at 8 meters. And now I'm going to walk towards 3 seconds so you can hear what it kind of sounds like. So, I don't know, maybe I should move over this side as well so you can hear it. And maybe this side as well so you can hear me, my audio. Then I'm going to step back to the middle, or jump back to the middle. Now, I'm here, This is around 3 meters away, so hopefully this sounds really good. I'm going to step over here, 3 seconds, and hopefully it sounds good. And I'm going to step over this way to the right for 3 seconds, hopefully that sounds good. And I'm back to the middle, so I'm still 3 meters away. Then I'm up and I'm 1 meter away, so hopefully that sounds good. Then I'm going to move to the left for 3 seconds, and hopefully that sounds good. And then I'm going to kind of 3 seconds into the camera, so hopefully that sounds good. And then about 30 centimeters away, what does that sound like? So hopefully this sounds pretty awesome for a GoPro with the microphone on, and it's got these weird stubbly hair things. Can you hear that? What does it sound like? What about me banging the camera? Can you hear anything? And then I've got the camera, I'm going to run backwards with it, jump up and down, spin around. How does that sound? Oh. Right, so can you hear me? So depending on like how the audio is, obviously we can't speak underwater, but this is underwater microphone. We all know GoPros are pretty awesome and they can go underwater, but the microphone is terrible underwater. So I'm going to keep saying under the water because the microphone and the GoPro are under the water. And with the microphone under the water, I'm wondering if it's hearing my voice under the water. And yeah, that's the sort of test. And if it does sound really good because it's under the water, then we have a good GoPro and microphone. Under the water, you got it. How do I put like a 1? A 2. Every time you say it, yeah, I think you should. I think you should. Let's hopefully that works underneath the water then anyway. Now I'm going to take it out the water and see what it sounds like. Is it rolling? Yep. So I'm going to take the GoPro and microphone out the water. Oh my god, that's really weird when it does that. Ooh, that looks good. Right. Okay, so it's wet. And it says that you can take this off and hang this on a washing line. I haven't got a washing line. I had to put it in a tumble dryer or something. I don't know. But anyway, you can clean it by taking it off and everything like that. At the moment, it's weird. It's weird. What does it sound like? Does it sound good? This is the sort of normal distance I would hold it. So yeah, hopefully it sounds good. And if it does sound good, then comment down below, because you'll be seeing this video and I'll be happy because I would have seen it. Hopefully, if you know what I mean. I don't really know. Okay. Right, so basically, well, it's a bit like annoying. Like I really wanted to see a microphone that actually you could hear underwater. Now, technically you can hear it quite loudly, like normal. As soon as I turn my voice, it kind of fades down and goes up again when I turn my head around, and no one can really talk underwater anyway, so I think it's kind of pointless. But I don't know, if you've got a camera in the water, you kind of want to hear the sound without using a boom arm over the top and stuff like that, and if Sennheiser can do that, that'd be great, as they're in a professional league anyway. So what I'm trying to explain to you is that this is better off as a windshield outside. The microphone is superb. It really is excellent. It really is excellent from certain distances which I tested, also from a 360 degree, no, not 360 degree, like half a semicircle, about 180 degrees. But I haven't tested it with a 360 degrees, but I kind of did when it was in the water. I was talking around it, trying to make sure that I could hear the sound. Now this is super cool. So I went into a windy corner trying to get you to hear the wind while I'm talking backwards and forwards, as well as traffic going back. It kind of mixed the sound of my voice, or it brought my voice up a little bit louder than what it did with the traffic going behind it. But it also made it sound really clear. It wasn't muffled or anything like that. The only thing I could say it was muffled is when it was in the sink. So technically, because it was in the sink and it was all in water and that, it just sounded muffled. But you could still hear like the levels and stuff. You could make out kind of what I'm saying, but not too much. So technically, everyone's talking at the same time. It was really muffled. I can't really lie. But yes, the microphone is absolutely superb outside and through wind and everything like that. And I was jumping around and everything like that. It was a windy day and you couldn't hear any wind and it was really clear. But when you held it too close, obviously it's going to peak. But from this distance, it was perfect. So around 50 centimeters, so you could hold it as a vlogging camera, it would sound excellent. Even from the distance that I was in, perfect. But anyway, that's end. Well, actually, before I end the video, on the back of the GoPro, you can put a battery pack on the back, and you will be able to fit it in there. And it's got like these little padded bits underneath, which is there and there, and that makes the GoPro sit flush with it without being wonky or anything like that. My only gripe is as well is that the little PCB board looks very flimsy. It looks like it could snap at any time, which would be a problem, because if you want to use this in surfing or something like that and you're in a rush and you went and done things really quickly like you normally do with an action camera, it could snap. And everything else is alright. You can draft and clean the microphone pretty easily. It's pretty sealed and stuff like that. This was quite tricky to get on, but I do understand why it was, because you need to clip the back on so it stays very secure. And then you've got this white sort of rubber bit it's like a rubber grommet around the whole box itself, and it basically seals itself against the actual casing. And yeah, all the housing together, it fits perfectly. I can't really say much more about it. It does work, and you do get these as well. Get clear instructions, and it's £180, £179.99 with free shipping from Sennheiser. But you may be able to get cheaper elsewhere. But leave a link in the description down below where you can go and buy it and purchase it. Anyway, I'm ending the video now. So like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Comment down below if you want to say something. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. But if you're not new to the channel, just say something and, I don't know, leave a comment down below. If you want to ask me any questions about anything at all, and the microphone obviously, yeah, just leave it down in the comments down below. I'm not going to keep saying that. Anyway, share this video if you want to share it with your friends or share it with everyone. Just share it around everywhere. Just share. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Okay. This is all